back, folks. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple more questions here. We're looking at TMSCA number 4 for the year 2024, 2025, 25M. 6. What is the arithmetic mean of pi squared, pi cubed? So in this case, right, we add those three numbers and then divide by 3. Number 7. What is the cube root of e raised to the 5th power? So the first thing we want to do is 5 enter e to the x. That's going to raise it. Then we want to take the cube root of that. Depending on your calculator, you may have the x root button, or you may need to do the exponent for cube root. For any kind of root, it's going to be that number of the root as the denominator in the exponent. So for instance, it's an inverse power. And we would have the cube root would be a 1 over 3 power, so we take e to the 5th and then we raise it to the 1/3 power. 3 inverse y to the x would be a quick way to put that in your HP. Number 8. Car is going 70 miles an hour. How long does it take it to go 1 mile? So to get the time, that's going to be the distance divided by the speed. And here's a little bit of algebra showing the work leading to that. At the end of the day, we look at the question. They want the answer in seconds. And so we got to convert that 1/70th of an hour into seconds. So that's going to be 3,600 seconds in an hour divided by 70. Number 9. They give us a perimeter of a semicircle, and they want us to find out the diameter. The diameter is going to be 2 times the radius. And this yellow portion here is going to be half the circumference, whose formula is 2 pi r. Putting all this together, this becomes 2r plus 2 pi r. You could factor out the r's, and you get 2 plus pi. Quantity times r is equal to 2130, and that allows us to divide it over. And in our calculator, we could do that 2130, enter, 2 enter, pi plus divide. Or you could put it in and solve, your preference. For a rhombus, part of the challenge for a rhombus is, well, we may not know the formula for that, but thankfully this rhombus, or a rhombus, is a nice shape that we can break up into 2 triangles. Starting out with the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. The base here is going to be the length they want us to find out. And the height is going to be 125 cut in half for this triangle. Now we're going to multiply that by 2 because we have 2 triangles, and that's going to equal to the area of 4120. And we could divide over to solve for the height. We could recognize that one of these 2's is going to cancel out. Now if we look at the lengths and the math we're doing, we're taking half of the 125 and calling it the height of one triangle. And because of the symmetry of a rhombus, we're going to double that, and that's going to give us twice the height. So that's going to give us back 125. Putting this together, the area of a rhombus, another way to calculate it is 1/2 the diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. In this case, one of the diagonals is 125, and the other diagonal is the side in question. Alrighty, thank you.